terrible letter to the attaché, and I said, I don't know what I'm doing here in Denver. I can't even touch the kitchen. It's all push button, and I don't know how to cook. So they sent me a lady from the office, the Cairo office. They flew her to America to come and teach me how to cook. And can you believe they did that?
Wow.
Because, you know, I'm used to, back in Egypt, I didn't cook. Everybody cooked on this big, you know, they had this like metal stove with wood burning. And the metal stove, you put the wood, and we had a cook, and it heats all the water of the house. So, but we didn't go in the kitchen and put wood in there. You know, we had people doing it. So when I came to the United States and they gave me a first-class apartment, supposed to be a dormitory with all these modern equipment back then, it's all push button back in 1950. I didn't have it, I mean, students laughed at me because I didn't know how to turn the knobs or push buttons or do any of that. So I screamed, and they sent me somebody from the embassy to take care of me.
Amazing.
Isn't that? Spend all that money.
So you were, anyway, we were talking about Copeland saw your piece at New Mexico.
When I was there and have this help, I told this lady I want to get in touch. So actually she helped me find the addresses. So I sent sample of my music to all the major musicians in America, and the big guys. And I sent a sample of my music. The only thing was that all of it, because it was about not so big, was it is dark in there. So when I mailed it around, one of them fell in the hand of Aaron Copland. The minute he saw it, he said, anybody writes like this should be my private studio. And Aaron Copland was the biggest composer in America then. You've heard the name Aaron Copland? Okay, he was the top guy in contemporary music. And Kusevitsky was the director. Kusevitsky. So immediately I have a cable that I'm private student with him. The embassy in Cairo was so excited that I'm going to be student of the most famous composer and one of the most famous composers. So they extended everything. They extended my grant, and extended my monthly pay and travel expenses and everything. So all of a sudden, here I am in the best festival of contemporary music in the world in 1951, in the summer of 1951.
And Tanglewood was a summer program?
Yeah. So I went there summer 1951 and summer 1952.
And what did you do in between?
I think I went back to Egypt, and I came back with now, this time, Brandeis was about, I met Irving Fine. Irving Fine was another composer who was very entitled, Irving Fine. And he was a composer at Harvard, you know, Harvard University. And he was going to start music school at Brandeis. And he invited me to teach Arabic and get a graduate assistantship after I was invited by New England Conservatory.
After you were invited?
I went to the New England Conservatory and I get a Master of Composition. So now from a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, now I have a degree, Master's of Music Composition.
From Brandeis?
No, from New England.
Mm-hmm.
Brandeis was going to give me a doctorate degree. But they were just beginning, they didn't have a doctorate degree, they gave me an MFA.
MFA?
Yeah.